Welcome to Centauri Stir Fry here. Today we're going to be checking out the Sideshow Collectibles Lex Luthor in Powersuit armor. Now the reason why I had to get this guy is because he's one of the best villains probably ever. You got Lex Luthor, Doom. They both hover that gray area. They use their intellect, their cleverness to take out great godlike heroes and villains, and sometimes they even save the world in doing so. So both really cool villains that I really like. You know, I mean, how many Luthor statues will there ever be? There's always going to be like 10 more Batman next year coming out by Prime One and every other company you could think of, every variation. There's going to be like another 100 Iron Men. How many Lex Luthors are you going to have an opportunity to get? So I had to jump on it. Anyway, so let's check it out. It's going to be the Sideshow Collectibles Lex Luthor Powersuit armor. Thanks for sticking around. Let's go. Okay, here's the art box. Still a pretty decent sized box, huge, well protected. I'm guessing this is kind of like the Forever Evil Lex Luthor suit. Pretty cool. Kind of a boring box. It doesn't really do much. Pretty simple. It's got Lex Corp there. Pretty cool. Yeah, just kind of dinged up. A little battle damage. He's been around. But yeah. Lex Luthor finally getting some glory. Alright, let's go. There we go, the top off. This thing's pretty heavy. Really heavy. I don't see anything broken. Heads there, some other stuff here. Not bad. Okay, let's do the base. We'll take a look at the rest of it later. This is a really freaking heavy base. Not bad at all. Oy. Very heavy. Wow, okay, there you go. Get real close. Let me come around. Here we go. Here's what it looks like. There you go. Okay, here's the base. Now, it's kind of a weird base. I'm not sure if what it is. I'm assuming it's the top of a skyscraper. I mean, it has to be some kind of building of his. I mean, you've got this giant L. You've got L here. L there. Spinning around. L. L. Okay, there's several L's on this, so I'm guessing, you know, this is definitely a Lex Corp, a Lex Luthor, a sponsored event, or some kind of machine, or a lab. I'm not really sure, but of course this guy likes his own name. He puts L's on everything. You know, the paint in here is okay. It's a nice gold, but it's almost like it's a little sloppy. It's weird. We got some tubing here. We're coming through here. We got some strange electronics that don't make any sense. The paint on the L is actually pretty good. And the feet, they seem like they fit pretty flush there. It's kind of cool. It's like raised there a little bit. Very heavy piece though. Here's some weird machinery. Not sure. There's a thing here. This whole thing is kind of reminiscent of the Dr. Doom, the second edition base, where it just didn't make any sense what it was. It was some kind of a technical mumbo-jumbo spaghetti god base that no one really knew what was going on. Here's some more technical stuff that doesn't really matter. They don't even really know what's going on. Some buttons, some gears. Yeah, anyway, the base it's high quality. It's definitely thick and heavy, but it's very it's not really telling me a story here. It's just it's got a bunch of L's on it. Definitely belongs to Luthor. Okay, so go up a little bit further, we're getting an idea of the armor here, which is actually pretty cool. It's layered and it looks functional. You've got bolts here, you've got the little toes there. It's almost a little pointed, like maybe you kick Soups right in the jock strap or something like that. It's kind of looks a little bit like Iron Man armor there, or maybe just some really robotic horsey riding boots. I'm not real sure, but not bad. Okay, taking another look at this armor here. Looks fully functional. You got knee pads here with lots of battle damage, and you've got this under armor, this almost like a stormtrooper netting there. Like, you know, maybe it's insulated for different environments, but it's pretty cool. And the purple has nice little highlights. There's a deep shot here and a little lighter here, so it does have elements of shading, which is kind of cool. Same thing here in the thigh area. Come around here, and yeah, there you go. Better example of what's going on here. They kind of remind me of Iron Man boots. I don't own any Iron Man figures because I can't stand Iron Man, but this kind of seems like it's similar. But I know the paint's decent. It reflects well. It seems like the purple's slightly more glossy, but yeah. So, not too shabby. Okay, and then we're working our way up a little bit here. You know, here's the stomach piece. We got some slats here, and it's painted. There's some grays, blacks. So it's well painted. Lots of battle damage here. Going through here. I mean, to me it seems functional. And it seems like the paint's not too sloppy. I mean, there's lots of battle damage everywhere to maybe like hide some seams. I mean, it looks natural like he's been using it, but pretty cool. So this is a weird little hip piece, kind of cool. Almost like a skeletal support. It's like almost like an exoskeleton. Elbows looking pretty cool, pretty thick. Like he could conk someone on the back of the head there pretty good, I'm assuming. And here's kind of some of the coolest parts of it to me. All this insulation. The gloves looking pretty cool. I actually think this is painted a little bit better than even the regular hand there. I think it looks pretty cool. It's not bad. A lot of nice paintwork here. Lots of wear and tear, and then you've got this really cool spine area where it looks like he can bend and move, and it looks doable. Like this suit could possibly work. There's the Lex Corp butt, which is obviously it's enhanced. So yeah, let's go a little further here. Get a little bit better idea. Maybe some of the sheen from the purple. And it's weird though. It's not like a glossy paint. It's just got like a clear coat on it almost. Helps reflect some of that light. And here's old Lex there. We got chest plate here, which does come out by it's a magnet. It's probably the cheapest part of the whole statue. It's really not bad. It comes out pretty easy. It's just got some magnets here, which, you know, but everything else is solid. Check it out. 100% solid. This guy's he's big. Little connection there. You put it in here. It's a little button right here. Slap that on. That's all it is. I really thought that these would light up, and I thought there were lights on his legs. I mean, I thought it was a little bit more complex than that, but it's okay. Especially at this angle here. Works pretty good. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. But there's Lex's face. Let's get a close up of this whole face here. A little closer. There you go. There's old Lex there. That smug son of a basket. He's definitely got a nice attitude. You know, it's definitely kind of, for me, it kind of shows Lex there. I mean, you know what it is. He's got his nose up in the air. Son of a bitch. He's got his nose up. Look at him, just looking down at you. Common folk watching this video. Psh, please. He's not gonna waste the time. And this is cool. This is like a nice thick shoulder pad there. I mean, really, when you look at it, like from certain angles, you would think this is some kind of, you know, it's not like a Prime 1 puzzle piece. This is like a solid, thick sculpt and mold, and it just seems like it's not all glued together. So that's my opinion. Looks pretty well done. Some of this probably could have been, you know, maybe some silvers in there. I don't know, but it looks flexible. It looks doable. I like the hood. There's like a little paint issue there, maybe. I like the hood of it though. It's pretty cool. I like how it goes up. There's a little football type thing there. I don't know. Whatever. Rollerball, maybe. Great movie. Yeah. So, and here is the regular. We'll pop that off, and we'll get the exclusive set up. Okay, here's a closer look at the exclusive. This is like the front right hand, and he's got his left hand behind his back. Now, I originally thought I thought this would be kind of like translucent resin of some type, but it kind of appears to be similar to the Green Lantern base where it's painted. So I'm not a huge fan of that. I wish it was kind of clear. And also, honestly, I wish the kryptonite was behind his back, which would make more sense to me. Like he's hiding it from Soups. You know, he's got this really crappy look on his face, like, you know, this smug look on his face that he's got everything figured out. And he's just waiting on old Soups to fall for it, and it just seems to me that he'd hide it behind his back. Anyway, that's just a nitpick, but it's okay. Here you go, there's a better look at it. It's not bad, it's okay. See the little rivets in there, the joints. It's okay, it's not a deal breaker. It does look better than the regular, but it's not that important to me. It could have been done better. Okay, here's a close-up of Lex's face here. Trying to get a decent idea. I mean, for me, Sideshow, the most important thing to do, or some of their strongest area of work, seems to be the face sculpts. And this is no exception. This is a really good piece. The face sculpt looks great. He's got, you know, he's not full of rage. He seems like he's calm. He's ready for it. And most of all, his nose is way up in the air. And he's just looking down at not only you, but Superman too. He's the man with the plan. He's got it all figured out. Don't worry about it. Look at the face. I mean, he's looking down. He's like, yeah, unbelievable. Scum dogs. Okay, real quick, going over the good and the bad. What I think is cool. I definitely think the quality is there. There's not a lot of sloppy paint. There's a lot of battle damage, and you might not like the paint choices, but the paint is very well done. There's like, I can't see anything out of line. There's no splotchiness, nothing's outside the lines. I mean, this is pretty well done. Not bad at all. High quality, heavy piece. Probably worth what they're asking for, I would say. And another thing, this is kind of a cheesy little light, but what's cool, this little piece comes out, and you just know one day, these bastards, are gonna replace that with either like the orange lantern symbol of the avarice or whatever, or maybe even like the current white S where he has like a Superman suit and he's all heroic and stuff. So that's probably gonna happen. I think it's a safe bet. The pose is probably a negative for me. It resembles the Sinestro pose a little bit too much, and I kind of almost wish the kryptonite was behind his back, but I understand why it should be up front. So that's like a kind of a ding on it. Just the pose is a little weird, but the pluses are the armor, the paint, the quality, the face sculpt, the fact that it's freaking Lex Luthor, and there are no other Lex Luthors of this size and magnitude. So, and he definitely has the attitude, so, you know, maybe the pose was the right choice for this, because he definitely has that freaking, nose up in the air, superiority complex, an elite vibe to him just total pompous personality, which is part of his charm. So, quick overview, the good and the bad, high quality, pretty cool. Alright, that was a quick look at the Lex Luthor Powersuit armor by Sideshow Collectibles. Here's a side comparison. We got Superman, we got Lex. There you go. They are about the same size. And they're about the same weight too, so just give you an idea how heavy this guy is. Alright, so thank you to all the subscribers out there. I don't have a lot, but I enjoy talking to every one of you. Pretty cool. So leave a comment, and remember, Magneto was right.